Oh, hey, you missed 2 weeks. You miss a lot, I guess. So last week I was on a cruise. This week I'm on overtime. So I'm just trying to start getting back into making videos again. Um, so Erice Adams was indicted on fraud charges. So supposedly he took money from a Turkish airline or something like that, or Turkish airline employees, and he was able to get upgraded for free when he flew in order to get, for the airline to get some type of, I don't know, priority in the JFK airport or something like that. I don't know, but Erice Adams says it was because he spoke out against the Biden administration on their immigration policy, which that may have played a part in it. Is Erice Adams guilty of fraud? I don't know. Maybe. We got indicted on it, so maybe he was guilty. I'm trying to find a comfortable spot to sit, sorry. So maybe he was guilty of it. The hurricane wreaking havoc through Florida. It made landfall, what was around 5 or so p.m. yesterday, 6 p.m. yesterday. 33 people are dead, unfortunately. The storm is now over, I believe it was over Nashville at the last point I seen. I'm about an hour or two behind. The storm's now over Nashville, and they're starting to receive heavy rain and heavy flooding. And over southern Kentucky, the storm's going to loop back around and come back south again. It's going to kind of do it like a U-turn, like a question mark, and head back down south again. So it's going to kind of sit over the mountains there and drop heavy, heavy rain on them. So if you're in that area, I hope you're doing okay, unless it turns or something. Hopefully it turns and doesn't sit over top of you guys. I want to try to do a little bit of a longer form video where I try to knock out a few stories, but I don't want to make it too long to where people just stop watching, because about 30% of my videos are watched. So I want maybe try a little bit of a longer form, like a 5 to 10 minute video, and then knock out a few stories all at once, and hopefully it keeps people watching. I'll try that. So I talked about Erice Adams. I talked about the hurricane. I said 33 people are dead at the last report that I seen. I don't know if that's all in Florida or if that's spread throughout the whole path of the storm. The sheriff there in Florida, in that county in Florida where it was supposed to hit the heaviest, they were telling people to mark themselves with their name and their birth date, their address, their phone number, stuff like that, so they can identify who they were when the storm passed through. They could identify their body when their storm passed through, which is kind of scary. Me personally, I don't think I would have stayed there. I'm on my break at work. I'll just check to make sure I got time. I don't think I would have stayed there. I probably would have evacuated. I mean, there's nothing that I own that's worth giving my life up for. I know some people may not have the financial means to evacuate. Unfortunately, I feel sorry for them. In that case, the government should be able to help you evacuate. I don't know what means that there were for people who don't have the means to evacuate it. I don't know what the government was doing to help those people. Hopefully something. I just heard that, I guess earlier today, there was a bombing in Lebanon. The Israelis bombed a Hezbollah leader. So I'd heard that it was a mother of all bombs, a Moab, it's like a 20,000 pound bomb that they use, which to me seems a bit overkill. That's a bit excessive, especially if you're in a civilian area. Even 2,500 pounds seems a bit excessive if you're in a civilian area. So what I had heard was, what I had seen and the little news pop up on my phone was 700 people are dead, which 700 civilians in Beirut, that's 700 civilians, period, is a lot. One's too many. Unfortunately, I think all that's going to do is draw more people, draw more countries into that war. That's going to just escalate the war more and more. we need what we need to do. I know Israel's our ally, quote, quote. We need to be like, we're done. We wash our hands of it. Y'all are on your own. We'll sell you weapons, but we're not giving you shit anymore. You're on your own. We'll sell you intelligence, but you're on your own. Why sell? That way, I mean, we can make money off of it, at least. But we're done giving you shit. We're done giving you money. In fact, we could probably even stop selling weapons, but... And I'm not a Zionist. I'm not pro-Palestine. I'm not pro-Israel. I don't want us involved in it because we're going to get drawn into it and it's going to be bad. And it's going to cost tens of thousands of American lives or NATO lives, and we don't need that. It could cost millions of lives around the world if we get drawn into it. It could cause a third world war, and we don't need that. But until next time, see ya.